Welcome to this special transmission of the 55th Chinky. I make a spontaneous transmission this time. I did not contemplate in a way I did not read it fully. I did not mark anything in the book because this Chinky is special and you have to contemplate yourself it a little bit more. However, I really wish to tell you a little bit stories about the 55 Chinky, why it's so important, and what it is all about. And it's all about freedom. It's kind of the art of freedom. And at the lower state, we victimize us. It's the state of victimization. It's the shadow. And there is one big story in the Chinkys. It's about a rebirth in a way. And it's about Dragonfly. Dragonfly is also in front of the book. It's like the, not the main logo, but it's also on the website. And I made something nice. I contemplated and I started to paint. I kind of started to paint a little bit, and you will also find this on my website, Beyonduality.com, where I also read I write articles about Chinkys and other subjects about our soul purpose and how we kind of integrate everything, and also like how you can be inspired. And this is something that I did, a small dragonfly, and this story of Chinkys is really related to that, and we are in this state. Because the story of the dragonfly is, it was a small creature at the start, not like flying around. It was all the life in the water. It had all the life below the water, like as a small mini creature, because it got born there. And it was in the water, in the water, in the water. And then at some point in the evolution, it was like flowing in the water and getting the creatures and getting stronger. And whoever the hell knows, at some point this creature decided to go onto a leaf. And the leaf went outside the water into the light. And the creature came the first time outside of the water. And it didn't know it does it. It just happened like that. That's kind of the rebirth in a way, or the revolution. It's something changed. Dramatically, completely. And so the creature came to the leaf, and through like the light and through the sun, there's a transformational process that started. And the process is that at the end, this creature gets a dragonfly. Can you believe that? That's insane, right? It's similar to the butterfly. The butterfly is also this creature that is in before has a totally different stage than after. However, with the dragonfly, it's even a little bit different, because it's from a water creature to a land creature to a flying creature. It's insane, because like the butterfly, it has not this transformation. It has only the transformation from a land to a flying creature. But the butterfly, the dragonfly has the Trinity transformation from water to land to flying. So it is again something different, right? And it's funny that I see it like that now, because I never have seen it see it like that. And so this Chinky is about victimization and freedom. And this is in the solar plexus especially, where like is kind of like our belly button, where all of our emotions are, also where our second brain, our kind of brain in the belly is, where also it's connected to birth, to everything. And isn't that fascinating? Isn't that fascinating? The programming partner of this is the 59 Chinky, and at the highest stage, it's transparency, the Siddhi. So freedom is transparent, and and transparency can only be there when you are free, in a way. so they have to be together. When you are in a low state of victimization, there can only be dishonesty, which is the shadow also of the 59. And so it's really important to see this, because I want to make this transmission a bit different, to see the holistic part of the Gene Keys, because this is a very generic topic, victimization and freedom. It is a topic of all of the Gene Keys. Wherever we victimize us, doesn't matter if it's the first Siddhi or the first Gene Key, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, it doesn't matter. Or in this example, the 59, dishonesty. When we are in a victimization state, we are dishonest with us. We can only be dishonest because we don't see anything else than our victim state. That is a big challenge. And so we are like in this, we don't have energy, we don't have the awareness to see where we are in, that we are in this shadow, that we are actually like completely unconscious, even if we say, oh, I'm conscious. Maybe you're not, who knows? Who knows if you're conscious or not? You will only realize like the butterfly and like also the dragonfly, if you're like this creature here. And I don't know, I mean, like they also have their own like secret awareness, right? Like we don't have. And if this creature before was in the water, it would have never thought about flying. Like, what the hell is going on? No one like is that, right? And so if you didn't have the transformation yet, you don't know how it will be. And you cannot also force to have a transformation like a dragonfly. It's not forcible. It's like some acausal event or acausality, or it's like something you cannot really prevent or trigger or whatever. For sure, your purpose here in life is to be free, to heal your history. In my blog Beyonduality, the topics are about healing our history. And that means healing everything we are having inside us and discover our soul purpose. And that's a way of victimization to freedom, from like a creature that is in the water to a creature that suddenly is free and can fly. And this is also the transformation that that I to some part had, where I was in a state of mind before and after. I had this state of kind of an enlightenment, of an experience. And that's why I'm able to do the videos, why I did the contemplation. The Gene Keys I find after that. I did not search for Gene Keys or any other things. When an experience like this happened to me, I was not searching for that. I did never hear of enlightenment or anything like that, or that there can be a state of being that I had experienced after that. And at the same time, it's just the beginning. It's not like I'm flying yet. I'm still like, for me, it's like between the stages, and sometimes I'm coming a little bit. I'm still like the creature on the leaf. I'm still the creature on the leaf that wants to fly. I'm not different to you. I'm not different to you. However, we have to see that a lot of times when we want to fly, we actually just swim. We don't fly and we are not on the leaf. We just swim and like hunt. We hunt money, we hunt wealth, we hunt this, we hunt women, we hunt whatever we hunt. But we are still in the water. We are not even on the leaf. We have to get it. And how to get it, I don't know. Probably you watch this video and think, what is this guy doing today? Why he's doing this video? But I was thinking, I was feeling it, I was feeling this will be a special transmission that comes through, that is able to disentangle some patterns, some limited negative beliefs of you, because it's all about the beliefs, right? If there would be no beliefs we had, there would be no life. There would be just oneness. There would be no awareness, nothing, because we have to have beliefs, and every one of us has different beliefs, and that's the most important thing, that we find beliefs that we do not like, or that we disentangle the beliefs we are entangled in. And that is our main purpose and sole purpose in life. And that is how important it is to heal our history of negative, limiting beliefs that hurt us, hurt family, hurt society, culture. We just have to look today in society, right? It's not looking bright. And it's a reflection of also me, of you, of everyone. We cannot just say like, oh, this is just stupid people. I cannot understand why they have to do this and this. Stupidity times 10. It's not making any sense, and it doesn't make any sense. It's my problem, it's your problem. We are here. At the same time, we cannot see it as a problem. We have to see it as like every problem has a solution. So we have to be honest enough to be free, to be in this higher state, because it's about the frequencies, right? Shadows are low frequencies. We don't know what we are doing. We swim in the water and we swim in circles, but we think we do something. But no, we are sharks hunting others, or we are the other creatures that just like run away from the sharks. And that's how it is. And so we have to really find a way to go on the leaf, make the transformation, and then at some point we are able to fly. And there are people in this world that can fly. There has always been people that fly. Why do we not see them in the world? Because we see just with our limiting beliefs. Even if we would meet one, probably we wouldn't see how they really are and what they are. That's the challenge. That's the challenge. And so that's the transmission I wish to give you today. That it's really about our beliefs. And to combine everything, that low frequency, the energy, if we have a very like you and me, like top and down, like this society and that society, like bad and good and here and there, that everything like that is actually like getting us even more into this shadow state, because it's not like that. There is like this and that. And there's also another thing we didn't discover yet. And that's what we have to see. And that's so important. Even if it doesn't make sense now. I mean, like, I also want to bring in this video now a little bit more about my project, because I never did it. Beyonduality, I mean, the channel is also named Beyonduality, and this is exactly that. Like, to see beyond the duality, polarity, into the Trinity, and even beyond, to see everything, to see that we are not just human beings. We have souls, we have emotional life, we have mental life, we have this and that, and too many lives, too many things, and too many stuff, and all of that we have. And we are, and somehow this makes it so complex that we don't even know what we are. You know, there's like, it's too insanity. At the same time, this is also fun, right? I mean, a lot of people would love to be here. Not people but like a lot of souls like to be here. Otherwise, why would there be still babies born? That would not even happen, right? So it is a joy to be here. And to see it like that is to see it out of a gift level, out of a higher frequency, to say, this is heaven on earth here. We can create it and we have it, and it just depends on me, myself. And even if sometimes I see some patterns and bad things, I take it lightly. I take it lightly and take it playfully. I don't like go crazy and like, oh, this is not changing, this is never changing, and this, yeah, for you it will never change, or for the one that is doing like that. So we have to be really more open in the society. We have to really let go of old things, and that's it all about. The Gene Keys is about pausing, which can be having a walk, meditating, and anything like good, like reading also the book. Everything can be like a pause in a way, but a pause means to do something, only that one thing, to be immersed in that one thing and be also aware and see that one thing, and not do this and that and here and there and everything like conditioned. It's not about condition. Pausing is really about being aware of what we do when we do it, And that's pausing. It's not the conditioned things. If you do the conditioned things and say like, oh, I paused today, but actually you didn't even notice the pausing when you paused, maybe you noticed 10 seconds of 1 minute, that's not pausing. You have to see every millisecond of what you're doing, be aware with your breath, and be aware with your whole being and what you're doing, and that is pausing. And that leads to finally merging at some point, which means like the rebirth of into a new pattern, totally new pattern. And that's where we are heading, from one state to another, from this being to another, art of creature and being. And that I wish for everyone to reach. I am at my point, you are at your point. It doesn't make sense to tell I'm at this level, you are at this level, because already like that is like a false assumption, because I only see it in my beliefs and you see your life in your beliefs. We live in two universes, and that's important to respect also. That's all about the compassionate factor, and that means also at the true sense freedom, to be free to see beyond our beliefs. That is the point, to see beyond our beliefs. That is a really big factor. And so I show you this beauty one more time. My Dragonfly, I'm very happy about this. I put it also on my website, Beyonduality. Yep. It's about new creative things also to discover. I discovered to do a little bit more into art, painting. I also started some years ago to do more like hummings, internal songs that lifting up my energy, like something like whatever, something like some song, something that I'm just getting inspired about. Maybe it's a bad example now, but you know what I mean. So there's so many things we can do to lift up our mood, to transmute this bad, this where our heart closes these things into something nice, and can be art, can be so many things, and see what's there for you. Gene Keys is also something really awesome for me to connect all the dots together. And that's what Gene Keys is for me, like to connect all the dots together. And I really have to also thank Richard Rudd in this video, because he's really like a very special and awesome human being, and I got inspired a lot. I learned a lot through his teachings and through his words, through his poetry. I remembered a lot. I had a lot of revelations that I also kind of wished to solve for myself. And so I can also say, do it for yourself. Check Gene Keys more and more if you're new to Gene Keys. And also don't hold your profile lightly. I brought it up in the 55 Gene Key is the codon ring of whirlwind. It's about like a whirlwind. We are like in this shark swimming territorium, and the challenge is really that we get out of there. And the 49 Gene Key, which I also did today, which came out 2-3 days ago, you can also find it on my profile, on my YouTube profile in a way. And it's really about this rebirth in a totally new stage. And so we have to be aware, and that's how we are free. And we have to transcend this whirlwind where we are always in this chaos in a way. This genetic chaos of the whirlwind into the rebirth, into our freedom. And then we experience the blissful states, ecstasy states, states that are beyond anything we ever imagined possible. And that's where we are all heading, in states that even gods make envy in a way. If you could believe that, insane, huh? There has been, as a last in this video, there has been this what was the movie? Not Braveheart, this was the other movie. I also put it in one of my movie lists on my Beyonduality website. It was also about some war, and there was one hero in the war, in the old Greek times. And there was one topic he told that I find very interesting to see it from a different perspective of consciousness. He told after he was a bit angry, and back then they were like really in this belief like the gods will punish you a lot more, and he told like, no, they are not punishing you, like the gods they envy me that I'm here as a human being. And that's how I see it as well now, more and more. I check it more and more and implement it more and more to see it like that, because that's the beauty to be here as a human being, right? It is also full of suffer and beauty, and it's one of the deepest realizations and the deepest manifestations possible. And so it's also full of joy and suffer and everything, and we have to find the balance in that. And the balance point is the balance point. And sometimes we come close to the balance point, to this one point, how Gene Keys in the teachings it's referred. So yeah, I leave you with that, and have you nice shark time in the pool, in the swimming area, or hunting time in the water, and then the time to the leave, and then the flying time. And wherever you are now, you are. So thank you very much for listening to me at this special transmission, very spontaneous, not a lot of extracts, readings. This Gene Key is also super long. It's like 20-30 pages in the book. You have to really contemplate and read it a lot. So for this Gene Key, it felt good to do it a bit more spontaneous, and it's nice. It's a nice point, a nice topic also. So thank you very much again, and all the love from me to you, and see you in the next transmission. See you, Dominic.